Have you ever wondered why people cheat on their partners, even in seemingly happy relationships? Is forgiveness a viable option, or simply a recipe for repeated heartbreak? Welcome to our exploration of the complex world of infidelity. This isn't a topic we discuss casually over coffee, but it's a reality many face. Studies suggest that infidelity is more widespread than we might think. Around 20% of marriages and between 30 to 40% of non-marital monogamous relationships grapple with at least one incident of sexual betrayal. Now, that's quite a number. But what does it mean? It means that infidelity isn't some rare occurrence confined to TV dramas and tabloid headlines. It's a part of our society, our communities, and sometimes our personal lives. But infidelity isn't just about the numbers. It's about people, emotions, and the profound impact it has on those involved. Infidelity doesn't just cause deep emotional pain. It can lead to serious mental health issues such as depression. It's also a leading cause of relationship dissolution and divorce. When we talk about cheating, we're talking about a ripple effect that extends far beyond the initial act. We're talking about the sleepless nights, the questioning of self-worth, the stress, and the heartbreak. It's a domino effect that can topple not just relationships, but also the mental and emotional health of those involved. So why do we delve into this painful subject? Why do we need to understand the science behind infidelity? Well, knowledge is power. Understanding why people cheat, the potential for recurrence, and the impact of betrayal can help us make informed decisions about forgiveness. We're not here to pass judgment or tell you what to do. We're here to provide information, to shine a light on the often misunderstood topic of infidelity. So let's embark on this journey together, with open minds and compassionate hearts. While it's a painful subject, understanding the science behind infidelity can help us make informed decisions about forgiveness. Humans, like all animals, are driven by biology. But does this drive us to infidelity? Let's dive into the science of cheating. You see, infidelity isn't just a random occurrence. It's a pattern of behavior that's deeply entrenched in our biology and psychology. Studies indicate that individuals who have cheated in one relationship are over 3 times more likely to cheat in a subsequent relationship. This statistic raises an intriguing question. Why do some people keep cheating, even when they've seen the damage it can do? The answer lies in the way our brains adapt to dishonest behaviors. Believe it or not, the human mind can get used to lying. It can become desensitized to the guilt and anxiety that usually accompany dishonesty. This process of adaptation begins with small acts of betrayal. Maybe it's a harmless flirtation, a secret text, or a lie about where you've been. But over time, these small betrayals can snowball into larger deceptions, and before you know it, you're in the midst of a full-blown affair. What's fascinating is that as the brain becomes more accustomed to dishonesty, it becomes easier for the individual to justify their actions. They may start to believe that their partner will never find out, or that their infidelity doesn't really hurt anyone. This is a dangerous path to tread, as it can lead to further cheating and even more damage to the relationship. So, what does this mean for people who have been cheated on? Should they forgive and forget, hoping that their partner will change? Or should they cut ties and move on? The choice is deeply personal, and there's no right or wrong answer. But understanding the science of cheating can help inform this decision. It's important to remember that while people can change, patterns of behavior can be hard to break. It's clear that cheating isn't just a one-off mistake, but a pattern of behavior that can be hard to break. When a partner cheats, they often express remorse. But can we trust that they'll change their behavior? It's a question that lingers in the minds of many who've experienced infidelity. Let's delve into the intricate dance between remorse and behavior change. You see, remorse and regret are complex emotions. They involve a deep sense of guilt, a pang of conscience, and a fervent wish to turn back time. When a cheating partner experiences remorse, it can feel intensely genuine. The tears, the apologies, the promises to change, it all seems so real. But the question remains, does this remorse translate into a real, long-lasting behavioral change? According to research, the answer is not as clear-cut as we'd like. Studies indicate that feelings of remorse don't reliably predict long-term behavioral change. Yes, you heard that right. The acute sense of regret, the guilt, the promises, they don't necessarily mean that the cheating partner will change their ways. The human brain is a complex organ. It has a knack for adapting to our behaviors, even the dishonest ones. Over time, it can make repeating these behaviors easier. This is why small acts of betrayal, if left unchecked, can escalate into full-blown affairs. But it doesn't stop there. With time, the sharp sting of remorse can fade, the guilt becomes less intense, the regret less acute. And what do we have then? A potential for repeat offenses. Despite the initial remorse, the cheating partner may find themselves back in the throes of infidelity. So, what does this all mean? It suggests that remorse, while a powerful emotion, isn't always a reliable predictor of change. It indicates that forgiveness, while healing, doesn't necessarily prevent future infidelity. It underscores the importance of recognizing patterns of behavior and understanding the complexities of the human mind when dealing with infidelity. Remorse isn't always a reliable predictor of change, suggesting that forgiveness doesn't necessarily prevent future infidelity. Take this knowledge with you. Use it as a guide to navigate the complex terrain of infidelity, because understanding these intricacies can help you make a well-informed decision about your relationship's future. So, should we forgive a cheating partner? The answer is more complex than you might think. As we delve into this thorny issue, it's important to understand that the decision to forgive is deeply personal and intricate. It's a crossroads that brings into sharp focus the most profound aspects of our emotional lives, our capacity for forgiveness, and our willingness to rebuild trust. Some relationships, remarkably, can recover and even thrive in the aftermath of betrayal. This might seem counterintuitive, but it's a testament to the resilience of the human heart and the transformative power of forgiveness. For these couples, the painful experience of infidelity can serve as a catalyst for change, sparking deep introspection, open communication, and a renewed commitment to the relationship. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes, stronger and more beautiful than before. But this isn't always the case. For some, the wound of betrayal cuts too deep, and the trust that was once the bedrock of the relationship is irrevocably shattered. In these situations, forgiveness might feel like an impossibility, a futile attempt to piece together a broken mirror. The reflection will never be the same, and the sharp edges may continue to cause pain. So how can we know which path to take? Well, there's no straightforward answer. Each person, each couple, must navigate this journey in their own way, but it's crucial to consider the potential for repeated infidelity. Remember, studies suggest that those who have cheated once are significantly more likely to cheat again. This doesn't mean that change is impossible, but it's a factor to consider seriously. Finally, consider the potential for healing. Ask yourself, can your relationship truly heal from this betrayal? Can you rebuild trust and find a way forward together? This is perhaps the most difficult question to answer, but it's also the most important. It requires honesty, introspection, and a clear-eyed assessment of your relationship. The decision to forgive isn't straightforward, and it's crucial to consider the likelihood of repeated infidelity and the potential for healing. After all, forgiveness is not just about the past, it's also about the future, your future. It's important to note that our understanding of infidelity is limited by the studies available to us. Although we've delved deep into the science and psychology behind infidelity, it's crucial to acknowledge that these findings are not without their constraints. The majority of our knowledge about infidelity stems from self-reported data. This means that the information is based on what participants are willing to admit. Herein lies a significant limitation. Infidelity, by its very nature, is shrouded in secrecy and deception. Consequently, the data we have might not accurately reflect the true prevalence, causes, and effects of infidelity. Next, there's the issue of focus. Many studies on infidelity predominantly concentrate on heterosexual couples within specific cultural contexts. This narrow scope overlooks the experiences of a vast number of individuals and relationships. The dynamics of infidelity may differ significantly among different sexual orientations, gender identities, and cultural backgrounds. Therefore, it's important to interpret these findings with a degree of caution and to understand that they may not apply universally. Moreover, we must consider the evolving definition of infidelity. As our society becomes more digital, so too do our relationships. Online emotional affairs, sexting, and other forms of digital betrayal are increasingly common, but not all studies have caught up to these developments. Lastly, these studies mainly focus on monogamous relationships, leaving non-monogamous and polyamorous relationships largely unexplored. The dynamics of trust and betrayal can be vastly different in these relationships, and we need to broaden our research to include these perspectives. Despite these limitations, understanding the science behind infidelity can help us make better decisions when faced with betrayal. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember, it's not about finding definitive answers, but about gaining insight to navigate the complex labyrinth of human relationships. Understanding the limitations of these studies only underscores the need for more research, more conversation, and more understanding. Because in the end, it's our relationships that make us human, and it's our humanity that makes these relationships worth exploring. Thank you for watching our video on the science of infidelity, unveiling the truth. We hope that this in-depth exploration of the subject has provided you with new insights and perspectives. If you found this video informative and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support helps us continue creating content that piques curiosity and encourages learning. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful videos. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new content, ensuring that you never miss an opportunity to learn something new. We understand that this topic might have sparked some thoughts, questions, or even personal reflections. We encourage you to leave your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Our community is a space for open, respectful, and insightful discussion. We love hearing from you and value your input. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep questioning. We'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue to delve into the fascinating world of human behavior and relationships.